Today we have a very exciting video. My cousin a few months ago purchased this beautiful detached home near me where I live in Zeeland, which is really dope. And today I'm going to give you guys a full in-depth tour of the house and showcase you what it looks like. I honestly love this house a lot. I low-key would want this house for myself because situated, location, the price, and the size is perfect. So let's get right into this. Alright, so we start straight from the entrance, which if you go on your left, he's a nerd, as you can see. I have some of these as well, I just don't have this one. Zero, never heard of that. Before he got the house, a lot of things were taken off the wall, and he wanted something that looked pretty nice and I guess convenient by the entrance. This is, as we say in the Netherlands, een paraplu, which I actually forgot the name of it. He's got heating in this house, although I have yet to see how the shit works. It doesn't work. It doesn't matter if you turn it on, it simply won't go on, which is really irritating. So yeah, his heating is pointless in this house because he never uses it. So we've got this one as well. We've got Gambit, pretty cool. I think he bought these at Comic Con last year. So you know, staircase is up here. We'll get into this bad boy just now. Bro, let me tell you, man, my man's got drip. He loves these. I used to wear these as a kid. These are skater shoes and they're very comfortable. Nothing too crazy. He's got Crocs, he's got some slippers. I love the towel ratio. So when you walk in, right, you've got the mat and you got this big ass towel. And then really unique, really nice. Previous owners had put this door in. It's kind of, I don't know, inconvenient because you have to, every time you want to walk past, you have to close it. But I guess if that's your biggest issue, then you got everything good in life. I really love these towels. And then hidden in here is pretty much all of his, yeah, I guess stuff that you just use for in the kitchen, etc. I, for the love of my life, can never find a light in this place. It's a bit of a mess, I apologize, but you know, it is what it is. He does live on his own, so he has no partner, which I really wish he had. It would be so nice for him, because he deserves it. He's an amazing dude. I love him, bro. He's my cousin. Anyways, we go from there. Oh yeah, I should mention as well, this house is quite old, so you will see stuff like this that's a bit skew. This lamp he recently put on, which I think is really nice. We'll see that upstairs in the living room as well. So we transition from there, from the front, to the main part of the house, which I love a lot. This couch, you may have seen in all the videos. He has had this couch for years, and let me tell you, this couch is insane. He sometimes even sleeps on it. Whenever I come over, which I come over a lot, I sometimes spend a week in here, I sleep on the couch, and I sleep right over there. That is my spot, and this is where he normally sleeps. Beautiful mango wooden table. You can see that the South African presence is in his house, just like my house or my mom and dad's house. Got a nice little mat just to keep your feet and everything warm. This is for the dog. And my parents got this one as well in their house, which you gotta admit, that is quite nice. It adds a nice unique tint to the color of as well. Walls have been painted. We've got a window there. We've got a window right over here. He never opens the blinds. He never. Which is really a shame because it'd be nice to have some light in there. Got a fucking huge TV and the sound system on this bad boy. I don't know about you guys, but this thing is insane. And obviously, yeah, cannot forget about the PS5. Look at that thing, bro. Yeah, one of these things produces insane amount of bass. And due to the fact that he's detached, he can just play whatever he wants. So you can see from the couch, from this angle, how nice it is. It's not the biggest house, but honestly, bro, it's exactly what you want. Because the bigger the house, the more you have to do. Nobody wants to do that if they live on their own. This is where he does his work, and this is also where he plays video games with my brother. Yeah, they like to play Rust a lot. And then he's got this. I don't know, you PC nerds will know exactly what this is. This is out of my league, so I don't know what this is. He's got a really nice gaming chair, which is really dope. He actually recently got this table. And we've got this lamp, which, bro, before this table was here, he used to bang his head every fucking time on this thing. I only banged my head once. Really nice table. The chairs, on the other hand, though, they're very wobbly for some reason. I don't know if you can see it. Very odd, but interesting choice of chair. We've got some place for the dog to pretty much eat. His dog isn't very big. He just, for some reason, I don't know why, decided to get a massive dog cage. Dog is nice. Dog is a bit retarded, so makes sense, you know. Owner with the dog. You've got the garden as well. We won't really get into the garden because, you know, it's not really that interesting. But you can see the garden runs really nice and deep, hence why I got this place as well. One of the things that he wanted was a garden for a dog. The kitchen, the previous owners, actually I think they put it in themselves, they said. It's a nice kitchen. It's really nice cornered. I like the fact that the kitchen is in a corner, which often is a thing in the Netherlands to save space and save money and beneficials and everything. And as you can see, this is really the dopest part of his kitchen. He had this in his previous place that he was renting from his tenant. These are all like magnets from countries he's been. He's been to Norway, he's been to Denmark, he's been to Czech, he's been all around the world. He's actually currently, as we're speaking, in Denmark, which is really dope. We've got some bread that I don't eat, I don't want. I think these planks he put up himself, if not mistaken. I don't know. He's done a lot since he's bought this house. So yeah, I just thought I'd point that out. One weird design about this is, I don't know if you can see it, but fuck knows what the previous owners did here. He doesn't know what they did neither. I don't understand what they were trying to do. But yeah, very odd. But it's a good house. This is the fridge, obviously. The fridge is actually decent size. It's better than mine, so I cannot say shit. So, obviously we've got the most important thing, beer. So I thought I'd just let you know. He's got a freezer as well, which, not gonna lie, oh yeah, I actually have a freezer as well. What am I saying? He's got an oven. His oven, bro, we both fucking hate this oven because it takes so push long to warm up. It takes 10 minutes to warm just up. Then we've also got a microwave. This microwave is massive. Well, it looks and appears massive because of the outside, but it's really not that big. I think it's the same size as mine. Kitchen knives. We've got the sink. No sink spray, which, what a shame. You should have had that, man. So this is one thing that's really, I guess, odd about this house is the fact that the bathroom is downstairs. Why is that? Well, back in the days, this was just one piece. So you go from the entry to the living room to this kitchen and that. Upstairs wasn't a thing back then, especially in places like Zeeland where people just lived and worked for a bit. So we transitioned from there. Oh yeah, cannot forget about the laundry, which I'm low-key fucking jealous about that I don't have this in my place. I should really invest maybe in that. I'm not wearing any pants, so I apologize. I don't really care. It's a Sunday. Tumble dryer, I think, if I'm mistaken. I do my washing myself. Oh well, it seems like we have washing in it. Oh wait, that's my clothing, isn't it? Is that mine? No, wow, it just looks like one I have. So we've got the boiler. I think he recently got placed. Let's see what else he's done. Yeah, starting out. I like this bathroom a lot. It's super cozy, but it's so cool because this dumbass did this. A reason why I say dumbass is because, bro, I've been here for a week, and you know, I was wondering like, hey, why is it so cold the entire time? Come to find out that this window cannot shut because of the fact he put that net in front. So yeah, he likes the cold. That's the one weird thing about my cousin, bro. Even in his previous two places where he used to live in The Hague and Oostgeest near Amsterdam, he never has heating on. And for the love of my life, I cannot get his heating on. It doesn't work here, which is really irritating. So I sleep with my, I'm being serious, I sleep sometimes with my jacket downstairs on because it's so cold. Because he leaves the fucking door open at night time. He's crazy. Even in the winter when it's snowing, he leaves his door open, which is really weird. He's a weirdo, but that's why I'm friends with him. Anyways, we've got a mirror. Yo, what is up? It's a nice bathroom. The one thing I find really weird, I'm personally more of, like when you sit in the toilet here, right? You have limited leg space, which is sometimes irritating. Yeah, I took a pee, I'm sorry, I didn't flush. Bathroom, really nice. This used to actually be a window. I don't know why, but the previous owners covered it up, which is kind of a shame because I would have kept it open, but you know, whatever, it's not my place. That is new. There's an afzuig system or whatever it's called. Shower is new. The spots I really like. You go one, but there makes it look a bit more modern and more unique. These things he put up as well. Some random ass shit, but I like it. This is all his clothing. Where are my manners? I'm a guest in his house. There you go. It's a nice house and it's lovely. You can see another window, which really nice. Adds a nice little feature of light. Because it's so dark in here, bro. I don't know what it is with him, but he likes to sleep in the dark. Me personally, no, I need my light and everything during the day. So we go from the downstairs area. And the staircase is something you have to get a little bit used to due to the fact that, man, it's a bit steep. But once you get used to it, man, it's like, oh, it's actually really not that bad. So I'm going to flip you over and show you what the upstairs looks like. So Alright, here we go. Now, the one thing that's really weird about when you enter here is you've got a rail case right over here, right? So you don't fall. But then you have nothing here. Weird, right? Anyways, it doesn't matter. Anti-slip, which they do work, because this thing is slippery. So, first thing we're gonna go is my room. I like to call this my room because whenever I do sleep here or my brother sleeps here, this bed is super warm. This is actually the warmest room in the entire house. It's a nice room. Now, personally, I would have converted this into like a studio game room. He's got these diffuser things. He's got load melders, as you can see. And he's got this random shit stored up here. I don't really know what these things are for. Don't really know why he has them. Don't even know what this is. What is that? What? Shoe bags. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's really nice. The previous owners, I think, did not have kids, but they were intending to have kids. That's why they sold this house. They wanted a bigger house. Yeah, it is still a little bit of a mess in here. But, you know, he's been working hard, doing stuff on the house and etc. But you can see, that used to be his previous bed from his previous place. Got some more clothing over here. This was a mess 6 months ago. Like, he's cleaned up a lot, which is really nice. He's got these stress balls, which is really funny. Oh wow, he's actually got cigars. Are these cigars? Maybe? No, okay, I cannot open them. But yeah, all of this stuff, bro, in here. If you're familiar with it, let me know. Always got a Zippo because I'm not good with computers, man. We've got a gaming monitor. Yo, that is insane. That is really nice. Oh yeah, and this desk I got from a sponsor a while ago, and I thought I'd give it to him. So we've got another mattress over here. I think this might be a new mattress. I don't know. I'm not sure. Anyways, yeah, that's the room. This room is nice, and you've also got an attic, but he never uses that, so you know, whatever. And then we go to the main room, which is the room that I obviously sleep in, because this room A is situated at a perfect spot in the house. B is super warm. This is probably the warmest room because of the fact that A, it gets sunlight. So, yeah, boys will be boys, or men will be men, as they say. We just fucking dump our clothing in one pile. That's what I do as well. He likes his caps, although he has his favorite cap, which is his Under Armour, which is downstairs. Not sure if I showed you. He's a big fan of caps. He loves to cap a lot. That was really corny. Alright, whatever. It's really nice. And you can see the details on how nice the house is. It's really an older, it's an older building. So this house was built in the 1800s, just before I think. And through the couple hundred years, renovated this and that. It's a beautiful house. And I know some of you may not, you know, agree with the location, Zeeland, but I like Zeeland a lot. It's chill, and the reason why I like Zeeland a lot now is because I have friends living here, so that's a whole different thing. We'll not show you the mirror because I got no clothing on, but this is his clothing cabinet. Yeah, he's got a very interesting style, to say the least. He does like his Star Wars stuff. I mean, that is dope. You cannot hate on this. That's fucking awesome, bro. Look at that. Look at that, bro. Yeah, it's just full of Star Wars. Let me see. This might be Star Wars. Is it Star Wars? I don't know. Could be Star Trek, maybe. I don't actually want to. Oh yeah, South African. Yeah, that's cool. Ah, that's pretty cool. I don't see any Star Wars socks. Yeah, these probably are before any of them. Alright, so anyways, we've got a door which opens up to like a balcony spot, which he never uses. It's closed because of the shutters. He's got some space behind her. Don't know what this is. Oh, what the fuck are these? Okay, weird. And this is his bed. His bed is insanely comfortable. Bro, understatement. I slept here last night. It was insane. Oh yeah, and let's talk about the elephant in the room. He hates this wallpaper. Fun fact, I don't know if you can see it, but there are these like stain spots on the wall. He ripped them off the first fucking day he got into this house. Cause he was like, no, I'm not sleeping with that shit on. He's gonna remove and change the wallpaper. That was not in it before. That was one of his best investments he's done so far. Really nice, because in the summer it does get really poosheet in Zeeland. And I love the fact that there's this massive window. It gives enough perfect amount of lighting in this room. It really does. And we cannot forget about, hey, wait a minute. This is mine. This used to be mine. I recognize it. So, now you've seen the house. Why did he move into Zeeland? Well, long story short, for financial reasons. Trying to find a house like this when you have no partner financially, in like the Randstad, Rotterdam, near Amsterdam, it ain't possible. You cannot buy for what he paid for this house in the city. You don't get this. A detached house. This is a big garden for Dutch standards. You have to realize and understand, we're a tiny ass little fucking country. We don't have that much space to utilize and optimize. So when we do, we have to utilize it the best we can. And Zeeland and Brabant and all those other rural places, they offer for the money the best. Let's not talk about Groningen, although I have heard Groningen is a nice place. It's fucking far away from the rest of civilization. I'm not saying that Zeeland is by any means nearby. I mean, it's a 2-hour drive from Limburg. It's a 2-hour drive for Rotterdam. It's not the closest, but it's not the worst neither. But yeah, he wanted to live near Oesgeest, Leiden and everything, but he could only for that price get a shitty tiny apartment. And what was very important for him was space, peace, and preferably detached. And my mom happened to find this house and she was like, we have to take a look at this place. He came here the first day and he immediately fell in love. And I'm super happy personally that he decided to get this house near us, because that means I don't have to drive all the fucking way to Leiden anymore. Like, that was a 2.5-hour drive every time I wanted to go see him or, you know, whatsoever. So it's definitely nicer. And he has plans for this house. He's going to paint and, you know, plaster and everything. But everything with his time. His priority right now, I think, was doing the outside of the house. But it's an amazing house. This is, as we say, a starterswoning. Perfect as a starterswoning in today's market, you know. Today's market housing is just, it's ridiculous how much you pay for what you get. And again, his preference was to stay in the city, but he was like, you know what, at the end of the day, I can get something 3 times bigger than in the city for half the price, I'ma do it. And that's exactly what he did, which is really nice. So that's pretty much about it. There isn't really much anything else to say about this house. Yes, it needs a bit of work, but everything with its time. I mean, when I say work, it just needs painting. That's pretty much it. It doesn't need anything else. And he's painted a lot of it himself. For instance, that he's painted. Everything here in the front he's painted. He's painted the living room like I showed you guys all. Everything here he's painted and done by himself. The man's smart and very hard working. And I'm glad, bro. He's been my bro for... You know, it's funny because he didn't immigrated from South Africa nearly 5 years ago. He came here during COVID, which was a pain in the ass. And from COVID, he had his first rental property in The Hague, which I fucking hated that apartment. Location-wise, we both didn't like that apartment at all. We both hated it. And the second one was really nice. It was like a penthouse, but just too small. And then this house is perfect because now I can come over. He has his dog running around. You know, you can proper walk. You can walk fatsoenlijk, as we say in the Dutch terms, you know. So that's pretty much about it. The garden is really nice. Maybe we'll show you another time. But that's it really, man. I really hope y'all enjoyed this house tour. Maybe one day I'll got a crib like this as well. Who knows?